Hi guys, I hope we're all well today. So today I'm going to start the ceiling in here, and yesterday I came in here and did a little job and built this weird contraption here, and then whilst Lynn was painting it last night I tidied the bench, put that shelf back up temporary, and also moved all the clamps that was all stuck to the rafters. So this morning's job, whilst I have my cup of tea, is to move the lights and move this piece of timber so I've got full access to this part of the ceiling. So let's make a start. It's actually made this part of the workshop a little bit darker, but it's only a temporary solution whilst I get this ceiling framed. Then the lights can actually go back in their permanent position. Someone asked the other day where I got these lights from. I just got them from eBay. They're just cool white 40-watt LEDs. If you buy them on eBay, then sometimes you can get like 3 for £20 or something like that. So I might actually get myself some more, because I think 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll probably benefit from another 3 maybe. So I've got myself in a position now where I can finally start to construct the ceiling. And the first thing I want to do is use that timber I took off, that chevron, and complete that run down there and align that so it's at least level, if not slightly underneath of these other 3 that's in there. And then as I build the ceiling in, I can form a structure in here that's level. Probably cut it in half. I don't need it to protrude over the top of there really, so I only need a piece cutting from there to there. I'm going to have to cut this piece here short. When I put this rafter in and close this up, I'm going to stuff all these gaps full of insulation. That's the first point, and once I've got that done, then I can build a structure across the back of the workshop and then build the rest of the rafters from the timber I've got out there. Two, three. Okay, so it's a little bit difficult setting this out because nothing's square. I've sprung a line with the laser across where the roof breaks, 42 3/4 in from the end, so that will be the slope. And then the flat part of the ceiling is actually not going to be square because that is 53 inch and that's 50 inch. So I'd rather take that discrepancy out in the flat part of the ceiling rather than in the sloping part of the ceiling, because if not, as my boards come across, I'm going to end up with like a triangulation cut, and I don't want to do that. The house has got that when the house was built and it looks a bit weird. Still not convinced about the height of this. I'm bang on that level there, but I'm not sat under plates here, which these rafters are, so that tells me it's a different angle. And if I line this up so it's under there, then I'm about an inch below there. So I think I might have to just cut this down, or I might even just keep that and move to that thinner stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and have my breakfast now, if I'm honest. But I think I'm going to ponder this. Part of the wall here still needs a board on. So I need to put a layer of timber on the top and a board on to take this to the height of the ceiling, because it's a board too low. And I couldn't finish that because the ladders was there. So now everything's gone. I think when I come back after breakfast, I'm going to put that bearer on and a board on to take it to ceiling level. And then now I've got my laser level line here and there, I'm going to put the first of the ceiling spars in for the flat ceiling, get that level, and then I can build the ceiling, the slope ceiling, to that. Keep that parallel to the back wall, so all them cuts should be the same. I knew this was going to be the issue in the first hour of this morning, just setting it out just to get it's right. Got two hungry dogs looking at me down here. If you can see that with the light turned off, 4B1 at the roof sheets attached to here, the laser is right on the point of it over there, and by the time I get over here 8 foot later, it's about 3 inch out. So there's just nothing in there. I mean, we've known this all the way through this build. There's nothing in here that's square, plumb and level. So it's how I best get over that in the ceiling build. And in my mind, it's build the sloping section square and then take out the discrepancy in the flat section. It's much easier than trying to do it in the sloping section. Right, I'm going to put you on charge and I'm going to have my breakfast. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so that took me a little bit longer to do than I thought it would, but eventually I'm happy. So this beam that I've put in here is now level. The little square here is level. It's 2 inch wider at that end than it is at that end, but importantly, this beam is actually parallel to the back of the barn. And I'm happy now with the slopes that I've got to form. I just want to bring the sloping bit forward a little bit. I want to bring it forward another few inches this way so the break of the slope isn't here. But I can't get a full beam any further this way, so I'm going to have to rotate it to do that. I've said in the last video I'd just tell you what my plan is for this ceiling. Well, this bit is just going to be insulated and raked, but this bit here is going to have a margin at each end so I can build some shelving units, some storage units underneath, about 12 inch out, and then I'm going to divide it into maybe, trying to get a size on it, let's just get a size on it, roughly 7 foot 2 meters. Probably going to divide it into 4 500s and make it so the panels lift out. Hello Gracie, because I don't want to lose this storage. Little area above the ceiling is 9 foot long, and it's at the highest point it is 21 inch, and at the lowest point it's going to be 8 inch and about just under 4 foot long. That's quite a lot of storage so I need to fit some insulation and board at that side. That side I'm going to leave open so I can access this void from that end at the other side. Now not quite sure what at this point I'm going to put up there, but I've got lots of tools that I don't use week in, week out, or storage I've got lots of ironmongery around. I can just keep that up there and I can just lift the panel out. Right, let's get on because the day's running out and I want to get this framed today. Whoa, whoa. I like dancing. Radio star. Oh, So we've got our roof set out, we've got a slope set out and framed. I just need to insulate and board that now, or I just need to put a bearer on the back. I need to cut it sloped with the saw to the same pitch to take the end of the board, and then I can insulate and board that, so that shouldn't take too long. And then I need to put 5 rafters in there. There's a few things I just need to do before I can there's a few things I need to do just before I can close it up. I've got enough insulation, might need to get some more. I've got to put that piece of triangulation up there. I've still got to mend that tie beam that's over there, and I've got some more elastic trickery stuff to do over there. Now I've disturbed that, I need to run that cabling through into what will be the cupboard with a junction box, because I want to put some more electrics in the other side for the laser shelf and also outside for future expansion. But all in all, I'm happy today. It'd be nice to get this framed, and it shouldn't take too long with it being flat. I get that framed, it'll actually then look like a ceiling. But yeah, this might be cock of hand for tea tonight. I think, all in all, it's not been a bad day. And the good thing about doing this side is when I come to do that side of the beam, I know what to do now, so it'll be quicker. So right guys, I'm going to leave you there, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.